This podcast from the National Museum of the American Indian features one of the many treasures from our collection presented as part of the exhibition, Listening to Our Ancestors. The native nations of the Pacific Northwest are renowned for the beauty and complexity of their artistic traditions. From ceremonial to everyday, these beautiful objects connect one generation to the next and tell the stories of their makers. Representatives from 11 native nations selected specific objects as part of these interviews. Their perspectives reveal the deeper meaning these objects hold.
My name is curator, and we are, as Nuu-chah-nulth people, some 7,000 plus people. This lovely painting has relevance for all of us. There's a lot of stuff here. There's active harpooning going 1, 2, 3, 4 active harpooning scenes and 2 that are ready to harpoon. The chosen whale of Nuu-chah-nulth whalers is a humpback whale. They have the greatest amount of fat and meat in them. My late uncle talked about whaling a lot with me. He always talked about the danger of a whale not beating its tail up and down like this, which it would normally, but in fact thrashing his tail sideways, and that with a single slash of their tail they could just shred a West Coast canoe. This particular screen, cloth curtain, would be used as partitions during rituals. They would be used to conceal people who were preparing to dance, who were getting dressed, or in the case of coming of age of a girl, who were meant to be hidden until the moment when everybody was going to see them for the first time as a woman. And who she is, what she carries on her back in the way of history, who she comes from, her roots, her mutmumts. We say mutmumts when we're talking about these things, the roots of this individual that's standing here. What do they stand on? They stand on this history. If this screen was being used, this curtain was actually being used, and behind here, out of sight as I speak, was a young girl who's going to be revealed to the public as a woman today, in all likelihood, these individuals would be named. In all likelihood, it would be said, what is the relationship between each of these individuals and this girl who's now a woman? There are a great number of whalers' names. They're wonderful names. Nuu-chah-nulth. He goes out once, meaning he never has to go out and not get a whale. He went out once and got a whale. Nuu-chah-nulth. Ha-ha-yu-eh, a name that I was given by my grandaunt, means he always gets 10. So in any whaling season, he always gets 10. Curator is a whaler's name. That's the name that I carry and that I love with my life. My mother's elder sister gave me. Curator is the name of a thunderbird. Long sounding or long echoing thunder is curator. And what I wanted to say is that this painting doesn't exist in a vacuum. And its deeper meanings, its symbolism, is lost unless you not only know about that belief system, but also how that belief system affects everything in human experience.
This program was made possible in part by the Andrew W. Mellon Foundation.